Frequency response analysis, or gain and phase Bode plots, is something new that you might find in some digital oscilloscopes, including Keysight's InfiniiVision scopes. Keysight innovated frequency response analysis for the first time in oscilloscopes a few years ago. What I'd like to introduce you to now is the Bode plot training kit that we have. It's very simple. It's a passive RLC circuit that forms a bandpass filter and a low-pass filter. It has a BNC input that you connect directly to the waveform generator's output on the oscilloscope, and it has clearly labeled test points that you connect your passive probes to. Let's connect it up now.
I'll first connect the BNC input of the Bode plot training board to the WaveGen output BNC. Then I'll take my channel 1 probe and connect the probe tip to a test pin labeled VN and to a ground pin. And then take my channel 2 probe, connect it to a test pin labeled BPF out, or bandpass filter output, and then the ground lead to another ground pin.
Now, also included in addition to the training board, is a very comprehensive tutorial and lab guide. It was written specifically for engineering students. The first part of it gives a lot of theory, talks about transfer functions, poles and zeros with some fill-in-the-blank questions and answers, and then it gives step-by-step instructions on how to perform both manual Bode plots using an oscilloscope, the way most students are doing it today, as well as automatic Bode plots using the automatic capability that's available in InfiniiVision oscilloscopes. Let's now go ahead and perform a Bode plot measurement on this bandpass filter.
We'll begin with the default setup. I'll then select the Analyze menu, and then under Features, I will turn on Frequency Response Analysis, or FRA. We'll go into the Setup menu. This is where we can set the start frequency. Right now it's at 100 Hertz. It can go as low as 10 Hertz. The stop frequency up to 20 megahertz. The amplitude, let's increase this from the default 200 millivolts peak to peak up to about 1 volt peak to peak. And then we can also select the number of points, anywhere from 1 point all the way up to 1,000 points. We'll just leave it at 60, and then I just press Run Analysis. Initially, the scope optimizes the vertical scaling of channel 1 and channel 2, and then it steps through all the frequencies, and you can see the individual readings of the gain and the phase. The blue trace that's running across screen is the gain trace with the scaling on the left. The orange trace is the phase with the scaling on the right. And there is the complete Bode plot test, or frequency response analysis test. At this point, we have markers that we can control and measure the gain and phase at any frequency. We also have the ability to rescale this waveform if we wish to.
For a limited time, you can get the Bode plot training kit at no charge with the purchase of one of Keysight's entry-level 1000 series scopes that has the built-in generator. To learn more about the Bode plot training kit, go to the URL listed on your screen. Thank you.